Hello, and thank you for choosing Kennel, and welcome to our tutorial on new customer information. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to enter new customer information. To add a new customer, select Add Customer. The cursor will default to the first name field. Enter the customer's first name. Then tab to the last name field and enter the customer's last name. Next, add your customer's telephone numbers. Tab to the Home Phone Number field and enter their number. You have now completed the 3 required fields. There are many more optional fields to complete that may be helpful. Not all customers will have more than one phone number, and if they do, there are several phone fields available. In this example, the customer has a cell phone number. Move the cursor to the phone field and enter their cell phone number. Next, you will enter the address. Move the cursor to the address field and enter their address. Then, if your customer has an email, you will add their email address. Tab to the email field and enter your customer's email address. Entering this information will allow you to compile an email list which you can use to send promotional emails to your customers. Let's complete their mailing address now. Move the cursor to the city and enter their city. Then, tab to the State/Province field and select the customer's state from the drop-down menu. Then, tab to the Zip Postal Code field and enter their zip code. Next, you will add an emergency contact. Place the cursor in the Emergency Contact field and enter the name of their designated emergency contact. Then tab to the Emergency Phone field and enter the telephone number for their designated emergency contact. Now, add the vet information. Tab to the Veterinarian field and enter the vet's name. As you can see, there is a list button next to this field. Once you enter a vet's information, the system will save that information. Later, if another customer has the same vet, the name will auto-complete and add the phone number. You will have the option to make changes if necessary. Now let's enter the contract dates. In this example, the customer signed a boarding contract, a grooming contract, and a daycare contract on the same day. For the boarding contract, select November 21st, 2013 from the drop-down menus. This is where Kennel makes it easy for you. Because all 3 contracts were signed on the same day, you can select the Copy Down button to add in your grooming contract date and your daycare contract date. By selecting the Copy Down button, the same date will automatically fill the grooming contract field. Use the cursor to select the Copy Down button that is located at the end of the boarding contract date. And with that click, the grooming date is automatically entered for you. Next, use the cursor to select the Copy Down button after the grooming contract. And again, your daycare contract date is automatically entered for you. Then, select the date the person became your customer. This field defaults to today's date. For this example, we will use today's date. If the date was different, you would simply use the drop-down menus to select the correct date. Now, add how this customer heard about your business. Move the cursor to the Where Did You Hear About Us field and type the information. This field also has a list button. Later, if another customer gives you the same information, as you start typing that information, it will auto-complete. You will have the option to make changes if necessary. Finally, move the cursor to the Comments field, and you can enter any special information about the customer that you feel is important. Additionally, if this information is something that you need to see each time you make a reservation for this customer, you can select the box below the comment field that says Flag this customer and show these comments before a reservation can be made. Now that you have entered the new customer information, select the Save button at the bottom of the screen. There are several save options at the bottom of the page for your convenience. This concludes the new customer information tutorial. Again, thank you for choosing Kennel, and I hope you found this tutorial informative. Watch more Kennel tutorials at kennelink.com.